It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Charlotte 49ers. Taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the 49ers will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So USC's offense comes onto the field first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very...
There he goes! Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Trojans can really attack on this second and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking left. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. That type of big play can even make traveler perk up and take notice.
Hey, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Moncrief. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And
he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Charlotte's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The running back has it. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
All right, guys, let's talk about Charlotte. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical as it breaks into the open. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Calls his own number. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Trying to slam in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Trying to pound it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to take the lead. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. And the Trojans backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Plows through the defense. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. The Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Moncrief. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's high. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. The screen, and watch out. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the single back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The 49ers decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Still looking on the move.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Caught behind the line. It's Hooks. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Looking for a man. It's Moncrief. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Duke. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Garrison. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. The 49ers in a good spot here with second and short. It's a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Snap from the gun on third down. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Moncrief. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Off the play fake. Tosses it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Trojans will punt this one away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the ground, it's Garrison. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. This is a design run. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Finds his man. It's Blunt. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He's got it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Back to pass. It's Moncrief. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's high. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good game on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. On the move. Makes it past the marker. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to slam it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Big guy smells it. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Trojans! Fit it in the window for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The 49ers line up to punt it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And now this offense will take the field again. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged out of the air. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.